also provide different rewards depending on which advisor completes them. Ah. Whoa. 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 Hard in Hightown. Varric's Revenge. Gather coin available. What's this? Up until now, Inquisition forces have had the benefit of the Charter's deep coffers. Now the Inquisition is forced to seek out its own sources of revenue if it's going to grow further. Trade in and out of Haven is limited at this point. But there are various opportunities to earn coin, provided the Inquisition is willing to focus its efforts on the matter. So we have Josephine. Oh, very, very nice. We have Liliana, or we have Colin who can take this mission. Trading in favors with merchants and the nobility. Wow. Trading in favors with merchants and the nobility is my specialty. It could earn us a great deal if we're careful. It would be a simple matter to collect secrets and sell them, with nothing traceable back to the Inquisition. Colin, we have soldiers. Let them protect caravans and do other honest work for coin. I really like these signs. Or these tarot cards. Liliana, even though she's naked, that's okay by me. It's still a very tasteful card. You know what, Josephine? I have no power. Oh, okay, 48, 1 hour, 1 hour. But I have no perks, so I can't do it. Is that it?
At your service.
Okay, I just did it. Josephine, do it. Bam. Does that mean I can... She's on a mission now. Okay. The Terran of Highover, to whom it concerns. The Terranir of Highover wishes to convey our deepest sympathies on the death of Divine Justinia V. The Most Holy was incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace, and we had high hopes that her conclave would succeed. We will hold a vigil in Highover. Isn't that where Kale Kuzlan was from? In remembrance of Justinia, and cordially invite the Inquisition to attend. Sincerely, Fergus Kuzlan. That was Kale Kuzlan's brother. Whoa, that's so cool. Let's send an honor guard to Highover. Yes, let's do that.
All right.
That's so cool. Oh, Fergus, your brother. Where is your brother anyway? Somewhere in the land of Illuvians. Deal with relatives to the Trevelyans. Oh, wait, that's me. I think I am from that family. Letter from an Inquisition diplomat to Ambassador Montjuliet. Dear Lady Montjuliet, it is true, distant relations of the house Trevelyan are claiming close friendship with the Herald of Andraste. A boast is one matter, but the boundaries of tact and decency appear to be invisible to these mountebanks. During a ball in the South Quarter, I witnessed a cousin 5 times removed from Lord Trevelyan threaten to have the Inquisition fight his rival. He quickly left the party after I made my connection with the Inquisition clear. But the problem stands. We must deal with the Herald's relatives taking his name in vain. I'm not gonna send out assassins to my own relatives. The rumor... Okay, wait. Let's just wait until the other guys are finished. Okay, Ruffles, is that me? Or is that Cullen? I need a favor. Actually, let's call it a loan, since I'll pay it back. I got a letter from my editor in Kirkwall today. She tells me that Hard in Hightown 3, the repunching, wow, appeared in print from an Antivan printer a couple of weeks ago. I'll give you a moment to contemplate the horror that is that title. Yeah, I already contemplated it. It's horrible. I had my contacts in the Merchants Guild look for the author a couple of years back. The best they could find out after spending a couple of hundred gold was that Cyril Balenfort is a pen name. Wow. I could have told them that for free. I've got contacts with the Antivan print houses. Maybe you could find out more than the guild. Okay. The crows might be a better choice for investigating him. Okay, let's do it. Bam. Okay, bam. Known for its culture and extravagant nobility, yet also as the birthplace of the Chantry, Olay is the most powerful human nation in Thedas. Well, nothing here yet. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Woo, 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 woo. When not in a dungeon, you can use the quest map to travel to distant locations. Bam. Oh, look, it's a bear tiger. Bear tiger. What is that? Know thy enemy. Okay, so this is the quest. I think I'll do the quest here before I head into the world map. But first off, is this the guy? Oh.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach.
Or Legion.
Sir Trevelyan, may I present the Marquis Durelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House Durelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
So you're the owner of this land, eh?
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denver, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Interesting, considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I've seen no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Penticus that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If you won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagas must challenge him to a duel.
Okay then.
It is a matter of honor among the Navarans. Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
No. Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
Oh, quite a diplomat, aren't you, Josephine?
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Nicely done, Josephine.
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
Yeah, she's in the middle of a civil war, I believe. Wow. Yeah, Cassandra is a Navarran. I think that's how you say it. She's from a dragon-killing family? Cult? I have to read her codex entry later.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
Oh.
May I ask what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
Cool. So, I was not expecting a conversation with Josephine right now, but here we are.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais.
Whoa.
The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
Whoa. Whoa, that's quite the impressive resume.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas' politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Of course. And I still need to find this thing. Bam!
Good day to you.
Yeah, we're just gonna bother her again.
How do you and Liliana know each other?
We moved through similar circles in Orlais. I believe we actually met in Val Royeaux. Leliana was quite an accomplished player of the game by then.
Ah, the game. I know about this. I read the Masked Empire book. It's like the political maneuverings in Orlais.
What exactly do you mean when you say the game?
Forgive me. The game refers to the slow duels of influence among the noble and powerful of Orlais. It's a rather light-hearted name for the matter, but Orlesians are fond of playful touches.
Man, I have no patience for the game whatsoever.
Tell me how you came to work for the Inquisition again.
We know this.
I've been considering leaving my post in Antiva for a new challenge when Leliana recruited me. There's such unrest in Thedas, and the Inquisition seems a promising method to stop it. It's to everyone's benefit if we prevent the Mage-Templar conflict from spreading further.
Yeah, are you doing this out of the good of your heart?
So was it the prospect of stability that drew you here?
The full impact of the Mage Rebellion has yet to be felt, and that was before the death of the Divine. The violence must be curbed before we see it turn to full-scale war.
Yeah.
I can only imagine the bloodshed if it escalates further.
I'm afraid history holds many examples of what will happen if it does.
So, what are your duties here?
What exactly does your job entail?
I meet with ambassadors from various factions and countries, and cement alliances with them.
I'm so glad we have you.
We are a young cause. Diplomacy is essential to our credibility.
I'm not too sure I would... I mean, I'm not super bad at diplomacy, but I'm glad we have someone who can take care of that for us.
And you speak for the Inquisition with these nobles?
I do. Someone must foster goodwill on our behalf, as well as prevent controversy as news of us spreads.
How heavily are our actions scrutinized?
Make no mistake. Every noble house, every throne, is waiting to see what the Inquisition does next.
No pressure.
Many are willing to pledge support, if offers are made in just the right fashion. I intend to see that they are.
I like you. Very confident. Oh. Wow, even more.
Tell me, do you believe I was saved by Andraste at the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I should much like to believe so, your worship. The
Really?
miracles Andraste performed were so long ago, they're difficult to picture. If it were truly her and the Fate who saved you... Well, in any case, many already believe you walk in the Maker's light.
Well, sometimes you just have to give people hope, even if it's not what it seems to be. And Colin just came back with a mission.
That's where our families have met before.
Perhaps. Everyone of distinction in the Free Marches attends Lady Trevelyan's summer balls.
Great Aunt Lucille always did love a party.
I don't recall seeing you at any of them.
Okay, this is interesting. Was I too awkward, or did I hate the scheming? Not the scheming, I was probably too awkward. No, yeah, I probably hated the scheming a bit. I think this guy can talk for himself if he needs to.
The food was peppered with too many attempts at matchmaking for my tastes.
They cause peril among nobility, no matter where one goes.
Cool, so that was a background-specific question. Trevelyans, that was what she called us, right? So, what does your family do?
What business are the Montiliers in exactly?
We began as merchants. My ancestors founded the first trade routes to Rivain. We once sent entire fleets across the Waking Sea.
But not anymore.
No. These days, our vessels are a touch more modest.
Trevelyans. Garrett Trevelyan. Oh, mon Dieu.
What did you do before coming here?
I had the great honor of serving Antiva's crown as ambassador to Orlais. I'm also first in line to become the head of House Montilier, though my siblings attend to our mercantile affairs.
Oh, well, almost nobility then. Well, she is nobility, I'm guessing, but she's almost head of her house. That's quite big.
How strong are your past loyalties?
I would never have given up my position if I did not intend to fully commit to the Inquisition. We cannot fall back on borders. Antiva is as threatened as any country by the rebellions. If anything, the alliances I forged there may help our current cause.
Ah, good.
Do you think the Inquisition will continue after we seal the breach?
If we prove ourselves by healing the breach, people may turn to us for other things. Protection, counsel, justice. The Inquisition offered these once to those in need.
I like it.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Liliana is ready to report in.
Greetings.
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Our guests?
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Sir Griffith of Denerim, a most distinguished knight of the realm. He's defeated darkspawn, slain demons, chased
nice.
down abominations. Just don't ask him about it over dinner. He spares no detail.
Wait, more!
Say to you.
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low
Yes,
on
we know.
steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Any thoughts on the people here?
Who did you mean?
Warriors.
Commander Cullen came to mind.
The commander is an intelligent, cautious man. I'm grateful he's in charge of our standing army. Still, he does sometimes resemble the man with a hammer to whom everything appears as a nail.
I was thinking of Cassandra.
Seeker Pentagast is a princess of the Kingdom of Nevarra, although
Princess?
that barely seems important to her. She was not interested when I asked if we might make use of her royal relations. Still, the Inquisition would not have formed without Cassandra. She's an extraordinarily driven woman.
She's a princess. Wow, that's so cool. I really need to read up on the Codex.
What's your impression of Solus?
I suppose I should be wary of an apostate, but our elven mage has conducted himself with the utmost propriety. And he has the most fascinating stories.
Yeah, that's very true. And the most fascinating voice as well. So, Varric.
I was thinking of Varric.
Oh, I could listen to his tales for hours. He actually let me read a chapter of his next book he's writing. My friends would be sick with envy if they knew. It's excellent, but a bit different from his past works. Only 3 beheadings so far.
Oh, well.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
So, okay. Cassandra is a princess. That's what I got out of that conversation. And I can level up. What do I want? Shield wall, bam. And I have another one. No? No, that's okay. Ah, here we are. Turn in research. Enemies drop collectibles. Bring them to research to one of the foes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you find anything, please bring it in.
Oh, okay, whoa. There she is. I was like, who said that? I didn't even see you, Miss Elf
If you
Woman.
find anything, please bring it in. You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
Oh, that's great.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Where's the Tranquil? Okay,
You've brought back some fascinating things. We're putting them to good use.
oh, great. So, you're a mage.
You said you were a mage.
No, just an apprentice. I was never very good at magic. I've got just enough talent to be a danger to other people. But when the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go. The Templars would have killed us. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in. Along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
You protected that Tranquil? Where is he?
You said that you were
Or
keeping
she.
some of the Tranquils safe.
Yes. The mages took some of them when my Circle rebelled. But the rest were forgotten. Most Circle mages look down on the Tranquil. Or try to pretend they don't exist. They don't have any emotions. They can barely take care of themselves. Can't defend themselves at all. It's a shame. I like them better than most people.
That's an unusual statement.
They're polite. They don't bother you if they don't need something. When they study, they have a focus no normal person could ever match. But the Templars, even some of the mages, mistreated them just because they could. The
That's just
Tranquil never
stupid.
fought back.
That's
It's
just
not for that.
disrespectful.
I don't know. Doesn't really matter now.
I'm surprised that even an apprentice mage wouldn't join the rebellion.
I don't like using magic to fight. I'm not good at it either. I like studying. I like performing rituals that helped us unlock the secrets of the Veil. I liked having the Templars around to keep us safe.
Well, I don't mind mages being free.
Most Circle mages I've met have a different opinion of the Templars.
They have not lived my life. I was born into a Dalish clan. I lived there until my magic manifested. The Dalish cannot risk having too many mages in one clan. And I was one more than they could bear. They gave me a pack and sent me into the woods to find my own life. I was 7 years old.
What?
I'm so sorry.
I stumbled into a village, starving and cold a few weeks later. I started using magic to scare predators away. The villagers saw me make fire in my fist. They were terrified and wanted to kill me. Templars saved me from them. They gave me food and clothes and took me to the Circle. I've seen what life is like without the Templars, and I want no part of it. I just want to study.
It's so cool that even minor characters like this get this long, really advanced and complex background. It's so cool.
You said Cassandra has you researching creatures.
Yes. If
It makes you
find
care.
anything interesting in your travels, I'd appreciate you bringing it to me. I may
Yeah.
be able to find some weakness our soldiers can exploit when fighting various creatures. At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the Inquisition.
Why did you decide to research dangerous creatures?
I like the outdoors. The idea of the outdoors, anyway. When some monster is coming at you, glowing eyes and burning claws, it's terrifying. And
Yep.
once you know how it works, you can deal with it. It's just another part of the world. So much of this world is only frightening because we don't understand
That's
it.
that's so true. Because ignorance and the unknowable, the things we don't know, that's frightening because we don't understand it, and we are afraid of things we don't understand.
I'll speak with you later.
Thank you again for what you've brought back.
And that was just like a 5-minute conversation with an NPC that can craft things. That's so cool. Alright, let's see. There's something to read here. Children of Andraste. Let's read that later. Okay, wait, I have to see... Lambert, yeah, I know that name from the Masked Empire. Or was that from Asunder? I don't know. Okay,